Hi, this is part 2 of turning that shirt into a new shirt. So the first thing I did was I cut off the sleeves so that I could use the remaining fabric for something else later. Then I needed to take in the sides of the shirt to fit me a little bit better, as well as finish those armholes. So that's what you can kind of see me doing here. I used, again, that same French seam method on the sides so that there's no raw edges sticking out whenever I'm wearing it, and whatever else. The next thing I did was I used the sleeve fabric, which we just cut off a little while ago, to cut out some 4-inch strips of fabric that I will be using to gather onto the bottom of the shirt to create a little ruffle. Everyone say hi to Tutu. Hi, Tutu. So what I'm doing here is I'm piecing together all of the little strips of fabric I cut out so that they're at least double what the bottom circumference of the shirt is. I just used like an overlocking stitch, and then I top stitched those seams down to make sure nothing was going to shift around on me or anything. Then I hemmed the bottom using a rolled hem foot, which is my favorite way to hem things. Then I put my stitch length all the way up to about 5.0, and then I increased my tension to as much as physically possible on my machine, and I used that setting to create a little gather on that long piece of fabric we made earlier. Then I pinned it to the bottom of my shirt and matched up everything to make sure everything was laying evenly. I sewed that on. I also created a binding out of extra fabric, but I didn't kind of capture any footage of that. But after sewing all of that on, I added some more of that red rickrack trim to around the collar of the shirt. Also, hi Clover. Everyone say hi to Clover. She wanted to be in on the action, as per usual when it comes to cats and any kind of crafting. And then I used some of that white trim that I used on the shorts as well to add to the bottom of the ruffle, as well as the button placket. And then I had these cute little heart buttons left over from another project that I sewed on to the front of the shirt. I've been making things lately have red in them just so that I can wear them with these shoes that I got, because previously I didn't have a lot of red in my wardrobe. But anyway, it turned out so cute, and I hope that maybe that will inspire you guys to make something similar for yourself. So thank you for watching!